Without a doubt, this is the most significant video ever made about xrp+ripple. According to attorneys, the litigation between Ripple and the SEC could be resolved this month. In addition to this, the price of xrp+ripple may increase to $305 in the future. It's quite cool, isn't it? Do not let this opportunity pass you by. It will blow your mind to hear that. First things first, without further ado, let's get right down to business. I hereby defer. When it comes to the current legal struggle between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, the XRP community, which is frequently referred to as the XRP Army, continues to be on extremely high alert. They are waiting with bated breath for a possible verdict outlining the remedies and penalties. 61 days have passed since the last regular filings, and the level of conjecture that has been going on inside the community has reached a level of intensity. Crypto hitmen and other members have been actively considering on social media whether the decision could be made as soon as this week. They have also tagged prominent pro-XRP lawyers such as Jeremy Hogan, Bill Morgan, Johnny Deaton, and James Murphy. Fred, who is considered to be one of the most prominent lawyers in the XRP community, has responded to the speculation with an intriguing prediction. According to what he said, the earliest I can see it happening is on Friday, which is one day before the anniversary of the ruling on the summary judgment. I am continuing to place my personal forecast on the month of July coming to a close. The expectation that surrounds the case is brought to light by this comment, particularly by the fact that the one-year anniversary of a significant verdict is drawing near. Bill Morgan, an additional attorney who supports XRP, contributed an additional layer of procedural intricacy to the conversation. He made a note of a motion that is still pending, and Judge Sarah Netburn is the one who needs to make a decision on it before Judge Annalisa Torres may decide on the subject of fines and remedies. The remark made by Morgan, isn't there a motion that is still pending before Judge Netburn that needs to be decided first before Judge Torres can make the decision on penalties? Stimulated additional discussion. Risk Volley provided clarification by stating that although the motion in question is still pending, there is no procedural necessity that it must be ruled on right away. It is possible for both judges to confer, and Torres could inform Netburn that her order is moot, meaning that there is no need to rule on the question of discovery and experts. This conversation highlights the procedural complexities that could potentially have an effect on the date of the ruling on the case. Risk Volley's prior forecasts, which were reported by Bitcoinist, had stated that the possibility of the ruling occurring on July 31st was a possibility. He also anticipated that a decision would be made as early as the 13th of July, which would coincide with the anniversary of the summary judgment that was handed down in 2023. In an earlier verdict, Judge Torres ruled that XRP does not meet the criteria for a security, which was a big victory for Ripple. This ruling challenged the position taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC. In the meantime, the XRP community continues to be in a posture of vigilant expectancy. Not only will the conclusion of this court struggle have an effect on Ripple and XRP, but it also has the potential to establish a precedent for the approach that the United States government takes to the regulation of cryptocurrencies. The ruling of the court may shed light on the regulatory authority of the SEC and have an impact on the cryptocurrency market as a whole. As we get closer to the possible dates for a ruling, there is no doubt that the conversations and speculations that are taking place among the XRP group and legal professionals will become more intense. However, what is actually surprising is the increasing amount of excitement surrounding xrp+ripple. Experts are going absolutely bonkers right now, forecasting that xrp+ripple will experience phenomenal growth. Please believe me when I say that you are not prepared for this at all. You are going to be speechless. This sentiment is aptly encapsulated in the tweet that Ito Farina sent out. In the year 2024, purchasing XRP is comparable to purchasing real estate in Manhattan during the 1800s. The vast potential that may be envisioned in the future of XRP is captured by this analogy. Similarly, King Karen piques people's interest by conveying a message that is uncomplicated but profound. My goal is that you are all prepared. While this is going on, Jack the Rippler predicts that XRP is getting ready for a parabolic pump, which is a hint that an explosive growth phase is shortly to come. The XRP Avengers call to action is another example of how the community's unwavering trust is mirrored in the cryptocurrency. Just retweet this if you are very certain about XRP. As evidence in support of these bullish attitudes, after doing a recent research, TradingView chartist Heiken Ashi came to the conclusion that XRP could be on the verge of experiencing a strong bull run, with the possibility of reaching $305 by the year 2026. This forecast is founded on the fact that there are parallels between the monthly candlestick patterns that are now being observed for XRP and previous trends that have occurred prior to significant price increases. The research conducted by Ashi identifies potential causes for optimism, despite the fact that the current performance of XRP is showing a grim image, with prices reaching lows that have not been seen in more than a year. He contends that the current trajectory of XRP is consistent with historical patterns that were subsequently followed by huge price spikes. The analysis that Ashi is conducting is dependent on the past behavior of XRP in the monthly time frame. He was able to identify two particular occasions in which extended downward trends were followed by significant market rallies. During the first occurrence, which took place between 2014 and 2015, the price of XRP, which started out with two leading zeros in the middle of 2014, dropped to less than a cent before seeing a tenfold surge to approximately 2 cents by the beginning of 2015. Between the years 2016 and 2017, a pattern that was similar appeared. Following yet another instance of trading with two leading zeros, the price of XRP experienced a momentary boost, which was then followed by a significant climb in the fourth quarter of 2017. It is important to note that Ashi's chart draws attention to the construction of a symmetrical triangle on the monthly chart between the lowest point of XRP in 2014 and the subsequent peak that occurred before the collapse in 2017. Before the rapid price spike that catapulted XRP to its all-time high of $3.84 in January 2018, this triangle was there. This represents a remarkable increase of over 75,000% relative to its previous price. After hitting its highest point in 2018, XRP began a downward trend, ending at a low of 14 cents in the beginning of 2020. There was a brief comeback during the bull run that occurred in 2021, with XRP reaching approximately $2 in the month of April. Nevertheless, the succeeding bear market brought the price back down to approximately 30 cents by the end of the year 2020. It is interesting to note that the monthly chart of XRP displays another symmetrical triangle between the lows of 2020 and 2023, with the price gain of 2021 serving as the apex of the triangle. According to Ashi, this recurrent trend indicates that there is a distinct possibility of yet another major price increase. According to Ashi's study, the present chart appears to be a mirrored reproduction of the price increase that occurred in 2017. When he applies the price movement from 2017 to the current pattern of XRP, he thinks that there is a possibility that it may reach $305 by the year 2026. According to this estimate, the value of XRP will experience a tremendous surge of 71,000%. Additionally, it is anticipated that the anticipated price hike would take place in stages. In the first phase, it is anticipated that there would be an increase to $1.20 and $2, which will create the framework for a further rise to $6 and $16 before achieving the ultimate goal of $3.05. The enthusiasm surrounding XRP is apparent, especially considering the wild forecasts that have been made and the continuing legal drama. The confidence of the community, in conjunction with technical assessments such as Ashi's, suggests that XRP may be on the verge of a historic bull run, and it would be a crime to overlook the possibility of whales. The XRP community has been taken aback by their actions quite recently. There are incredible bullish indications occurring behind the scenes, but very few people are talking about them. However, you cannot ignore this. It is going to rock you. There has been a notable increase in whale activity, and enormous transfers have provided hints about potential strategic maneuvers that could have an impact on the trajectory of the XRP market. As an illustration, a whale recently transferred over 37 million XRP, which is around 16 million from a wallet that was anonymous to Bitstamp, which is a famous cryptocurrency exchange. This big transfer, which was disclosed by the blockchain tracker Whaleort, comes at a crucial point as the ongoing case between Ripple and the SEC is getting closer and closer to being resolved. But what precisely are these whales, and why is it important that they behave the way they do? Within the realm of cryptocurrencies, persons or entities that